Hello dear students, welcome back to Learn Physics. In today's video, I want to talk to you something like how you can effectively use your lockdown period. Okay, this is our lockdown time and now as schools are about to open. I don't know whether how many of you will be going to school and all. Anyway, see, you no need to travel that much and all. You will be there at home only and most of the school's portions are completed. Now, how you can effectively use your free time. Okay, this most of the time you are at home only and how you can use that effectively. Okay, I am a person who doesn't like to give much advices and all because I'm handling the children from 9th to 12th. So these children, since 9th standard children and 11th standard children, since they are going to next year, they are going to appear for their board exams, parents will be very strict to them and parents, teachers and their coaching center, everybody will be giving n number of advices and counseling, those things and will be there. Okay, and along with that I am also giving say if you are watching my videos, so again there are also advices only, so children will feel like that. So I don't want to give such kind of advices and all. Actually this is a requested video from our one of the student. Okay, so this one Kirtan, that is his name. Okay, so yeah, I thought okay, anyway I'll do a video based on that. Okay, so he asked me how we can effectively study physics. Okay, in an effective manner means only one method only is there to use to study this physics effectively. First one, you should understand the concept. Okay, for that, so daily minimum 2 hours you should spend for physics. Minimum 2 hours you should spend for physics, minimum. Okay, so if you are giving equal importance to all other core subjects means you will be having physics, maths, chemistry, bio or computer science you will be having, or other subjects also. Some children will be taking economics, that depends. Okay, so other subjects also will be there. Okay, so these core subject which is most important and it's little bit difficult for you, that subjects minimum 2 hours you should study. Minimum. I'm again telling that minimum 2 hours. And that too not continuously. Don't, okay, I will study this one today, whole day I will be going along with physics. Not like that. You can choose a particular fresh time, fresh mind. With fresh mind you should approach those subjects. Okay, I'll say anyway I need to study, then I should approach it positively. Okay, take a small portion. See, you have whole chapter, you can divide it into small modules. Okay, first chapter 1, divide it into 4 modules. Okay, so if you are dividing each into some number of modules you are dividing. Okay, after that study the theory portion. First you should divide it into different modules, then study the theory portions. Theory portions means it includes derivation also. Obviously derivation you should write down and study. Okay, derivation means mathematical part of it. That is not coming under full theory of your physics, is not included the derivation. Derivations are required for scoring the marks in your this theory paper. CBSE exams you need derivations. So you can opt this derivations you should write down and study. But after see 2 or 3 times if you are writing down you will understand that and draw the diagrams and study. That also important. Okay, directions and all you should draw that, write down the derivation and study. Then this theory portion and the equation, last formula which you will be getting, right? So that formula you should try to by heart the formula. Try analyze the formula. See if one is increasing, what will happen? If the other is increasing, what will happen? If both are perpendicular to each other, what will happen? Parallel to each other, what will happen? That and all you should understand and try to visualize the things. Try to visualize the things, and if it is both the plane surfaces are parallel, area will be perpendicular. So the perpendicular surface will be this magnetic field area. So so I'm not telling any specified portion. This is how you should analyze. First we should go for theory. First module you can go for theory and derivations you should learn, and then the formulas. Then after studying that first module, that time itself continue with 1 mark, 2 mark questions and some simple numerical. Some simple numericals just to make the by heart that formula. It will help you. If you are doing some simple numericals related to that, you will be, see, if you have any other reference book, okay, for simple numerical, I don't think your NCERT will help you. Okay, you can opt for some other simple books. Okay, so many simple books are available, so you can go for any one simple book, and don't go for HC Verma's or itself first itself. If you are going along with that, then if you are not so good at your theory, maybe you will get disappointed. Okay, for that, first you can go along with the simple theory or simple 1 mark question, 2 mark question. Initially, how you should approach, and go for the simple numericals. And then, so solved examples will be there, and in solved example you should go through the question only, because we don't know which kind of question will be coming for our exam. Right? So we should approach a new question. Answer also there, but don't look at the answer. You can just go through the theory, hide the answer, try to solve it. Okay? And check whether your answer is correct or not. Okay? Now we learned about the simple numericals and 1 mark questions, 1 and 2 mark questions, 1 marker and 2 marker questions you solved. Now just leave that one, and you can take your chemistry or your mathematics, any one subject you can choose, and then in the evening after going for playing for some time and then coming back with take a bath and freshly again you can start. Take the book and do some more. See, just in between you can remind about the formulas. Okay, once or twice. Okay, whether it is a square is there in the denominator, cube is there in that and all you can remember once, and then without going through that theory, without doing any revision, you can opt for little bit more difficult questions. Some extra questions you can try. So whichever topic you learned in the morning session, which and all you did, the same theory you can opt for the evening session. Evening 1 hour you can go for that. You can do some more numericals. It won't be, say 100% it won't be correct. Then also you can try. Maximum you can try. If you have any doubt, you can ask your teachers. Teachers are there to help you, right? So you can ask to teacher, or you can ask to any of your good friends. Okay, that also important. Okay, so combined study will help you a lot. So those who are ready to help you, don't waste their time by calling each and every now and then. So 2 or 3 questions you can together when they are free, or nowadays WhatsApp and all are there, right? You can just the question. When they are free, let them tell you the answer. Okay, so you can opt for that. Then next day, the second day, before starting the first module, before starting the second module, you just revise once this first module which we learned in the previous day, and next day continue. In this way, if you are learning your subject, you will be somewhat thorough about the topic. Okay, so nowadays, see, first itself, if you are going for the previous year questions and all, you will feel it's very difficult. But this is not the way. You can go first, you can solve the simple numericals, and after that you can go for the little bit harder one. Okay, and first itself, if you are going for your IIT exam, JEE mains and all questions you are trying to solve, means maybe you won't be getting. So for that, thorough understanding of the theory is required. Okay, that is very important. So each chapter you can divide it into 4-5 modules, and each module you can study their theory. That day itself complete that portion, and the numerical also. So you will be thorough with that subject. After that, when these 4 modules are getting over, 4 or 5, whichever how many modules you divided, when it is getting over, the next day you can give it for revision. Revision means which and all questions you didn't attempt, that and all you can try once more. Read all the numericals and formula book. That also very important. You can keep one formula book, and in between you can go through the formulas. Okay, so if we are understand, unknowingly it will be there in your mind. It will be there in your mind itself when you are telling the when they are asked about the formulas, or when some questions come relating to that, which formula is we studied in which and all chapter, that and all will be coming to your mind. Unknowingly it will be coming to your mind if you are reading it, if you are thorough with that. So now if I am asking a plus b the whole square, you will be all of you will be saying a plus b the whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. But if I am asking you about any one of the formulas which you studied now, I am not sure how many of you will be telling that it correctly. Whether it is a square or cube, like that you will be getting confused. Okay, better than that you can opt for the daily. You can read that, you can go through that formula book once or twice. Okay, these are all some of the tips which you can follow in your daily study routine. Then, and one more thing that is very important, don't go behind n number of books. Usually when 12th or 10th means children will be following many books. They will be buying the books from outside and will be taking the books from the other schools and their notes, and like that n number of books will be there in front of them. So they will get confused, whether this one is good or that one is good. You trust any 1 or 2 books. First go along with one book, and then after solving the numericals, if time is there, then you can go for the second book. So don't go behind the n number of publishers. Okay, that also not good. You can just opt for maximum 2. That is enough. See, after that, after solving those numericals, if you have enough time for that, then obviously you can. So minimum 2 hours that you can give it for physics, because it's very important. Okay, children, so I think this one, in this method you can so try this method. After that, I don't want any comments now. I want the comments after you apply this method in your daily study routine. After that, you can reply to me, is it effective or not? Okay, children, in this video we are going to discuss about introductory part of alternating current. What is alternating current? Alternating current means current which will be changing continuously. Value of current is changing. That means magnitude of current is changing continuously with time. Okay, and it is reversing the direction periodically. So it is the value, that is magnitude of current is changing continuously, and see, this is the time. Each and every time interval, the value of current is changing, coming to the peak value, then decreasing. After that, it is changing the direction. Okay, the magnitude of current is changing continuously with respect to time. Magnitude of current is changing continuously with respect to time, and its direction is changing periodically. So if we are representing that, see, this is the pi by 2 time interval, and this is pi, and this is 3 pi by 2, and this is 2 pi. If I am representing in this way the current, this is the peak value of current, this is the maximum value of current. This is the maximum value of current in the negative direction. Right? So here I can represent this as I0. Maximum value of current is represented as I0. Therefore, the current I equals I0 sine omega t. Can we represent only as sine omega t? No, you can represent it as cos also. Either as sine function or cosine function, we can represent this current value. Okay, I equals I0 cos omega t. If you are representing also, it's correct only. What is this I0? I0 is the peak value of current. Peak value. What is this omega? Omega represent the angular velocity, or we can say it is angular frequency. Okay, omega is the angular frequency. Omega represent as 2 pi into nu. Okay, or we can write it as omega equals 2 pi by t. Okay, angular frequency omega equals, so what is the frequency, whether it is how it is repeating. Okay, that is about alternating current, how we will be representing. Suppose if we are representing the EMF of this alternating current, how we can represent? E equals E0 sin omega t, or we can represent E equals E0 cos omega t. E0 is the peak value of EMF. I0 is the peak value of current, that is over here. Okay, peak value, what is the maximum value, that is called that is represented as I0 here. Peak value or maximum value of EMF is represented as E0. Okay, so this is about the alternating current, how we will be representing. And next, another important thing which is coming over here is whether the two current values are in phase or out of phase. What is the meaning of in phase and out of phase? Here, I am considering a wave. See, this is a current, the representation of alternating current, and here another representation. So this is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, this is 4 pi. So each one I am representing. This is pi by 2, this is representing as pi, this one I will represent it as 3 pi by 2, this one I will represent it as 2 pi. Okay, then here if I am representing, see here it is 0, right? Here I am giving it as maximum value over here and minimum value, then maximum value, this one. So if I am getting a value like this, if I am getting a graph like this, so here if I am shifting this to pi by 2, okay, if I am shifting this to pi by 2, I will be getting the same value like this, right? Here we are getting 0, only at 0 we are getting maximum value. Here we are getting 0 at pi by 2, only we are getting maximum. Here when at pi by 2 I am getting the minimum value. Next at pi I am getting the minimum value. When I am comparing these two, next and in pi I am getting negative direction maximum. But we are getting the next step, that is at 3 pi by 2 I am getting the negative maximum. And at 2 pi I got the maximum value, but here I got the minimum value. So from that, see if it is pi by 2 is if I am shifting, if I am shifting this pi by 2 over here, pi by 2 interval I am shifting, then these two waves will look like same, right? So the maximum and minimum values or the values are changing at the same time interval. Okay, whether the values are same or not, it's not same. If it is not same, if the values are not same, the same in the sense whether it is maximum value we are getting at the same point or minimum value which we are getting at the same point. Okay, so that value, if it is same maximum value at the same time interval we are getting, we can say those waves are in phase with each other. Okay, but here whether we are getting it in the same point, see maximum, when it is minimum, here it is maximum, when it is minimum, here it is maximum. So we can say these two waves are out of phase with each other. These two waves will be out of phase with each other. For how much value it is out of phase? For a value of pi by 2, because there is a pi by 2 change. Right? So it will be having a change of pi by 2, which is ahead, where this one is ahead. the second wave was pi by 2 ahead than the first one. Okay, so this about phase, in phase and out of phase also we will be studying in this chapter. And then next is RMS value of current and average value of current. Average value of current means, see, when I am considering this half cycle, T by 2, total period as T, and in T by 2 time interval, what is the constant current which I am getting? Through these current means because of the movement of charge, rate of flow of charge, right? In that flow, the total charge, how much current it is giving, how much steady current it is giving in this time interval T by 2. What is the maximum value of steady current which is obtaining because of the flow of charge? Okay, that is T by 2 time interval. What is the steady current which we are obtaining? That is called a mean current or average value of current. Average value of current. Okay, next is RMS value of current. Root mean square value. RMS value. RMS value of current is how much is the heat energy generated for the same amount of current. How much heat energy will be generating. That is called the RMS value of current. RMS value of current we can find out by I0 by root 2, and average value of current we will be finding out 2 by pi I0. 2 by pi I0 is the average value of current and RMS value of current is I0 by root 2. So if a resistor is there, how much of heat energy will be developed? Okay, so for steady current, how much of heat energy will be developed? That is called this RMS value of current. So in this RMS value, we are finding out for a steady value of current, how much of heat energy is developing in this AC circuit. That is, so RMS value of current is I0 by root 2 and average value or mean value is given by 2 by pi I0. Okay, in next class we will be learning about alternating current. In alternating current, if it is moving in a resistive circuit, how the changes will be happening in a capacitive circuit and inductive circuit. That and all we will study in the next class. Okay, children. So I think this video will be useful for you. I am expecting the comments after some days, after applying my tips in your studies. You can reply to me. Please give the comments whether it is useful for you or not. And if you like the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.